What's up, family? My name is Trill, and we have a few new bills that just recently passed in the House of Representatives. These are now headed towards the Senate for their approval, and then they can head over to President Biden for his signature. I also want to talk about this 69 cents per gallon of gas in one state. You've got to hear this, guys. And then the feds are planning on raising the interest rates once again this week, which could cause the stock market to react, and it could cause our inflation problem to actually get even worse. And last but not least, we do have some new federal stimulus checks being offered by lawmakers in Washington. The midterm elections are around the corner, and every politician is trying everything in the book to get your vote. Also, I want to go over the current summer stimulus checks worth up to $1,700. But anyways, hey, before we get started, as a quick reminder, on this channel, we cover everything from what's going on around the world with the stock market, with the war in Ukraine, as well as multiple daily news stories around the world. So if you are interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Okay guys, I wanted to remind you about the free $100 that you can get within a couple of weeks, because Chime Bank is still offering new customers free $100 if you sign up using my referral code and then setting up a direct deposit from your employer of up to $200. Once that deposit gets deposited, then you will immediately receive the $100 in your account. I actually did this, guys, and it is true, guys, and some of my friends have actually done it as well. So if you're interested in receiving this free $100, hey, the link is down below. Sign up today. Go ahead and set that direct deposit up, and you can immediately receive that free $100. And then after that, share your link with other people, such as your family and your friends as well, so they can benefit as well. But anyways, that link will be down below. 69 cents per gallon of gas? Say it ain't so, guys. Say it ain't so. Well, apparently it was actually true for some individuals. Yes, guys, in the state of California, drivers ended up flooding a gas station that had a glitch, which allowed the price of gasoline to be 69 cents per gallon. Yes, guys, people at one California gas station were calling their family and friends to go ahead and fill up fast when this error on the pumps had gas selling for 69 cents. Now, this particular glitch was at a Shell gas station in Rancho Cordova in California. And yes, guys, this glitch ended up happening by one of the managers at this location. And sadly enough, guys, the manager was actually fired. But can you believe it, guys? Receiving gasoline for 69 cents per gallon? We haven't seen those prices since 1996. But anyways, guys, I just thought this article was a great way to start off today's video, just to get you guys excited for these other people that filled up their tanks for less than $10. But anyways, moving on, guys. Hey, the Federal Reserve, they are probably likely to go ahead and increase the interest rates again this week. Exactly today, they will be having another meeting, and the Fed is likely to boost the interest rates by 3/4 of a point. Now, what does this mean for the American people? Well, it does mean that it's going to cost a little bit more to actually buy things, get loans for things, and such like that. In recent cases or recent weeks, we've seen where the mortgage interest rates have actually gone up, which has caused the mortgage demand to actually fall to the lowest levels in the past 22 years because of these rising rates. And it is also causing the home sales to actually slow down as well, because if you think about it, originally the interest rates on mortgage loans was under 4%, and now these rates have gone up as much as 6%. Well, some Americans are unable to afford their homes as they was previously when the rates were much lower. But yes, guys, mortgage demand has actually slowed down. The sale of homes has actually slowed down, and probably the refinancing has actually slowed down as well. I hope you guys took advantage of that while you could, because we might not see those rates for a very long time. But anyways, guys, like I said, the Fed is likely to boost these interest rates later this week. But anyways, guys, hey, here recently we just had another bill passed in the House of Representatives. This actually passed over the weekend, and this is all because of the mass shootings that have been going on in this country. We have seen the mass shootings start off in Buffalo, New York, and then we saw the next one happen in Uvalde, Texas at an elementary school. It's just sad, guys. And then we also saw another mass shooting in Tulsa, Oklahoma at a hospital. And then last weekend, guys, we had an abundance of smaller mass shootings as well. So we do have a gun problem in this country, in which the United States is the only country that has more guns than it actually has Americans. But anyways, guys, hey, the House just passed this gun reform package, but they're saying that it is unlikely to actually move to the Senate to be passed there as well. But some good news is that we do have the leader of the Senate, or the Republicans, in which that is Mitch McConnell. And he has actually come out and said this week that he will support the bill, the bipartisan gun bill framework in the Senate. So this is some very positive news as far as getting more Republicans to go ahead and vote for this piece of legislation in regards to the gun reform. And I will say, just to touch on that, they are trying to raise the gun limit on purchasing the guns that allow for automatic shooting, such as the AK-47s and the rifles and things like that. They are trying to raise the age limit to be able to purchase those guns from the current age of 18 years old up to 21 years old. Now, guys, if you just compare that to the age that you have to be to buy a beer, I mean, come on now. To buy a beer, you have to be 21 years old. But to buy an automatic weapon to go ahead that's used to shoot lots of people and to cause major damage, you only have to be 18 years old, guys. So they do have a bipartisan bill on the table right now that has been approved by both sides of the aisle, and that's going to head over to the Senate to see if they can actually pass it there as well, to at least raise the age limit and also provide some additional background checks for people that are purchasing guns. But anyways, guys, that is just one bill that has just recently passed. But we can't stop there, guys, because we also have another bill that was just passed this week. Now, this particular bill is to increase the security for the families of the Supreme Court justices. If you guys don't recall, here previously, there was one guy standing outside of the home of one of the Supreme Court justices, and he actually had a knife or a gun with him, which begs the question, are our Supreme Court justices at any danger? Well, according to this article, they're saying that they do, and they need the protection. And yes, guys, the House passed a bill on Tuesday to expand the Supreme Court police protection for justices and their families. And this was after the one man was charged for attempted murder of a Supreme Court Justice, Brett Kavanaugh. So yes, guys, it is really getting dangerous right now in this country. Everybody is on alarm right now, and it's mostly because of the guns in this country. And as more of this economy goes into a recession, we could see more of this starting to happen as well, as people are being more depressed, losing their jobs, things like that, don't have enough money to provide food for their table and their families. We could start seeing more of this type of action in this country, which is definitely not a good thing, guys. But moving on, guys, hey, we do have some stimulus update news, because Republicans are saying that, hey, if you vote for me, if you vote for the Republicans to go ahead and take over the Senate in the midterm elections, we will give you stimulus checks on a federal level. Yes, it says right here in this article on MarketWatch.com, it says that if Republicans win in the midterm elections, watch for action on gas tax holiday, child tax credit, and crime, as well as federal stimulus checks. This is some good news, guys, especially if you are a Republican, because that is exactly the direction that you will be voting in the midterm elections. But anyways, guys, the Republicans said that, look, we want to take back some of the control of Congress in November midterm elections. And what could be a divide in Washington? Yes, this is exactly what can happen, guys. The GOP and the Democratic politicians may feel like they have to do something right now about the inflation in this country, because they all feel like President Biden is doing nothing. And some of you might actually agree with that as well. But anyways, guys, the White House has previously said that a gasoline tax holiday is an option under the consideration as the Biden administration seeks to give Americans relief from the high gas prices, though analysts have cautioned that this could have a reverse effect on the country. And then we also have the annual rate of inflation rose to about 8.6% in the month of May, topping the initial forecast that was marked at a fresh 40-year high. And then also, guys, they are saying that, look, there may be some room for compromise on family policy, with this remarks coming on Monday during a bipartisan policy center event titled previewing a potential Republican Congress. So again, guys, hey, the Republicans saying that, hey, if you go ahead and nominate us to get back in Washington, go ahead and take over in one of the seats in Congress, hey, we will do everything for the American people. And in fact, we will make sure that the American people receive a fourth stimulus check on a federal level. Yes, guys, this is some very positive news. And like I said, if you are on the Republican side, this is definitely even more positive news as well. But I do agree that we do need to provide more stimulus checks to the American people. So what will the midterm elections bring us going forward? Well, we don't know as of yet. We've seen where lawmakers have called out several things in the past in which they have been nominated and then we don't hear anything at all. And as a reminder, we saw this on the campaign trail from President Biden. He promised the American people a lot of things in which a lot of those things we haven't even heard from since then. And he has actually been in office for about 1.5 to 2 years now. So guys, we just have to go by what they say and hopefully they stand up to their word and provide fourth stimulus checks if they take over in Congress. But last but not least, guys, hey, I do want to remind you guys about these fourth stimulus checks that are coming out in one particular state. And these are going to thousands of Americans and could be worth up to $1,700. This is some amazing news for the state of Maine. They're saying that thousands of taxpayers are set to get up to $1,700 this week and through the middle of July. Now, the state of Maine has already started sending out these rebate checks to the residents with an estimated 200,000 tax rebate payments going out each week for the next few weeks. Now, these particular tax rebates are worth $850 per person and $1,700 for an average family. Now, in order to qualify to receive these checks, an individual's income must not exceed $100,000, while heads of households and couples can make up to $150,000 and $200,000 respectively. And eligibility will be based on the 2021 tax returns. And Maine people, and I'm referring to the state of Maine, those individuals who have already filed their 2021 tax returns are expected to receive their stimulus checks by the middle of July, according to Governor Mills. But anyways, guys, like I said, around 858,000 residents in the state of Maine are eligible for this tax rebate, and residents can use the particular funds, the stimulus checks, however they want to use it. And actually, you can go ahead and find out if you are eligible to receive one of these. You can actually go to this link right here, which takes you to the refund status portal. And yes, I will include a link to this down below. But anyways, guys, this is how it looks when you pull it up on the screen from maine.gov, and you can put in your social security number and put in your tax filing information, and then you can click submit, and then you can find out whether or not you are going to be receiving one of these state stimulus checks from the state of Maine. And like I said, guys, if you are married and have a family, you could receive up to $1,700. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed the content today and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.